Hello, today's video we have the following content.
Don't be fooled. The truth of the rumor about Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng's remarriage is revealed. Will you still support the remarriage? Recently, the rumor about Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng's remarriage has gone viral on the internet, sparking heated discussions among countless netizens. Some people lamented that the old love is unforgettable, while others questioned whether this was just hype. However, the authoritative paparazzi quickly came out to refute the rumor. The two did not have frequent contact in private, and the so-called remarriage was purely fictitious. In fact, Zhao Liying focused on her career after the divorce, and produced one masterpiece after another, with her reputation and popularity continuing to rise. Feng Shaofeng also reshaped himself in a low-key life. Although the two have children together, they have made it clear that they are more suitable to be friends and parents to each other, rather than husband and wife. So, will netizens still support the remarriage? This is a question worth thinking about. Love is not a fairy tale, and life needs more rationality. If the reunion is for the better of each other, it is fate, but if it is just pushed by public opinion, it will be a new injury. In recent years, gossip in the entertainment industry has become more and more eye-catching. There is news that Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng are going to remarry. However, today I want to tell you a different story, so that you can re-examine this rumor. According to insiders, the starting point of this wave of remarriage rumors was actually a blurry photo of passers-by in a brain-filled editing by a certain self-media. The two were only briefly in the same frame because they participated in their children's extracurricular activities together, and they were infinitely magnified as evidence of rekindled love. Have you noticed that every time similar gossip appears, it is always accompanied by a surge in traffic on the dominance of hot searches? Some people say that the emotions in the entertainment industry have long become a game of capital and traffic. And are we being led by this game? Zhao Liying has redefined her acting label in recent years with works such as Happiness to 10,000 Homes and Wind-Blowing Half Summer. Turning from an idol to a powerful actor, Feng Shaofeng has gradually faded out of the hustle and bustle and chosen to live a low-key life. They are all growing, transforming, and moving forward firmly on their own paths. If they really have the possibility of reconciliation, it should be based on mutual maturity and respect, rather than the fantasy of the outside world and the kidnapping of public opinion. We all know that Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng were divorced, which is a pity. However, recently someone broke the news that they have remarried. As soon as the news came out, it quickly sparked heated discussions on social platforms. Some people support their decision and think they are a good match. Some people think they should give each other a chance to start over, and some people oppose and think they should not go back to the past. However, from a rational point of view, can such a remarriage really bring happiness to the two? In their marriage life, there have been many contradictions and disagreements, which is also one of the reasons for the divorce. Many netizens believe that the two have already had different life trajectories, and remarriage will only make each other's lives full of unnecessary troubles and pressure again. Moreover, the divorce of Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng is not a simple decision. Both of them have been working hard in their respective careers. Zhao Liying has gradually moved towards a more mature acting career, and Feng Shaofeng has also chosen a low-key lifestyle. In their hearts, they may have long understood that marriage and love require more maturity and reason, rather than being swayed by emotional impulses. In fact, every time a rumor of remarriage is revealed, it carries a strong commercial and public opinion purpose. In this era of information overload, have we learned to look at all kinds of gossip in the entertainment industry rationally, instead of being blindly affected by emotions? Can we give these stars more private space instead of treating their lives as entertainment products? So, in the face of these remarriage rumors, let's put aside our emotional prejudices and think rationally. Are they really suitable to be together again, and are they ready to face the challenges they once faced again? However, after the news came out, another voice emerged. Someone broke the news that the remarriage rumors were actually a marketing strategy to cover up the hype surrounding Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng's upcoming new movie. The news shocked people, and many netizens said that they were deceived in their feelings. It turns out that our true feelings are just a propaganda tool for others. One netizen commented angrily, "This way of using feelings to hype undoubtedly hits the bottom line of the public's trust and sincere emotions." After all, Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng were once the fairy tale CP in the hearts of countless people. Their union, Divorce and even remarriage rumors have touched the hearts of thousands of fans every time. But if everything is just to warm up the movie and to attract attention, then feelings have become a prop to be consumed. In this entertainment era that is increasingly good at creating emotional explosion points, are we also being manipulated by public opinion and led by hot searches? Some people say that there is no true love in the entertainment industry, but some people are still willing to believe that stars, like us, also desire stability and warmth. However, if this trust is repeatedly consumed, it will be completely lost one day. In the face of these news that are difficult to distinguish between true and false, we should remain calm and sober. Instead of throwing ourselves into a hyped emotional vortex, it is better to wait quietly for the work itself to see whether the actors can really touch people's hearts on the screen. As a melon-eating crowd, of course we also want to know what the truth is. However, what we must understand more is that whether it is remarriage or a clever marketing operation, this is the choice of Zhao Liying and Feng Shaofeng themselves. We have no right to over-speculate, and we should not use gossip to judge other people's lives. The entertainment industry has always been difficult to distinguish between true and false. A piece of news often only needs a few photos and a vague conversation to instantly detonate public opinion. But behind the heat, can we still maintain a sense of rationality and boundaries? Although stars are in the spotlight, they also have the right to pursue happiness and a peaceful life. Instead of being obsessed with whether they have remarried, it is better to pay attention to their works and growth. Zhao Liying has transformed into a powerful actress, and Feng Shaofeng is constantly looking for his own position. Their story is not only emotional gossip, but also a microcosm of struggle and choice. So, don't be carried away by emotions. Learning to stay sober and respectful in the hustle and bustle is the truly mature way to chase stars. Finally, I want to say that things in the entertainment industry should be left to professionals. As an audience, what we should do most is to believe in our own eyes and judgment, rather than being led by unscrupulous marketing accounts and so-called whistleblowers. There is a purpose behind every rumor, and we should not easily become their tools. The truth is not always at the cost of hype and traffic. We should learn to see the essence through the phenomenon, stay rational, and not be swayed by blind emotions. Zhao Liying's pink hair and white skirt blew up the live broadcast room, sweet and playful, making people unable to take their eyes away. At 7 o'clock last night, the Dao in Yunnan Baiao personal care flagship store live broadcast room was extremely popular, and Ying Bao amazed the audience as soon as she appeared. Pink hair and white skirt, youthful and smart, like a girl from a comic. This live broadcast is not only beautiful, but also very lively. Zhao Liying and her old partner Marui have collaborated for the 11th time, and the tacit understanding of the familiar bureau is full. When the two opened their mouths, it was like a crosstalk, making netizens laugh. Marui praised Ying Bao's beautiful hair color, she couldn't close her mouth with a smile, and she also said mischievously that she wore pink contact lenses today, blinking her eyes for everyone to see. This cuteness? Who wouldn't be moved? Ying Bao's styling is too good. The pink hair sparkled under the light, and the white skirt made her look gentle and bright. Zhao Liying's studio posted 18 photos yesterday, each of which was so beautiful that it made people tremble. Netizens exclaimed, "This is not a sister in her 30s, it is clearly the aura of a girl group C position debut." The moment she lowered her head, her face was white and glowing, her nose was straight as if it was painted, and her temperament was cool and charming. In the live broadcast room, Ying Bao's contrast is more popular. When taking pictures, she looks like a cold goddess, but when she is live, she is sweet like a girl next door. When Marui praised her, she smiled shyly, and interacted with netizens, talking about beauty contact lenses and styling, as friendly as chatting with friends. Netizens swiped the screen, "This smile is too healing, Ying Bao, how can you be so good at flirting?" She said that she also uses this toothpaste on a daily basis, and the problem of tooth sensitivity has improved a lot. Netizens rushed to buy while watching, and the gift box was sold out soon after it was put on the shelves. Data will not lie, the peak popularity of the live broadcast room exceeded 10 million, and sales also rushed to several million. Zhao Liying's charm is not only in her appearance. She mentioned in the live broadcast that she likes to try new styles, and this time the pink hair is a bold breakthrough. Netizens sighed, Ying Bao dares to fight and play, and always gives people surprises. From the fairy-like air and the journey of flower to the calm and majestic atmosphere, and she can always bring the role to life. Now that the pink hairstyle has come out, everyone is looking forward to her new role in the future. Speaking of new roles, Ying Beio's upcoming dramas are Ching in the World tells the story of on-the-line car-hailing passenger Jia Xiaozhou and driver Su Tian. The two enter the virtual space and start a healing journey, meeting various young people and helping them out of difficulties. This drama focuses on spiritual growth, which makes people feel moved and warm. Another city builder is more hardcore, telling the story of a group of people in the 1980s who built a modern city on the tidal flats through fundraising and partnership. Li Kuping, played by Ying Beio, is a courageous cadre who leads everyone to do great things.
Thank you for watching the video. If this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comments to help us develop your channel.